The sun was setting, casting long, skeletal shadows across the plains. I was on a solo expedition, miles from my base, searching for diamonds. My pickaxe clinked rhythmically against the stone, a comforting sound in the encroaching darkness. I'd ventured deeper than usual, lured by the promise of a particularly rich vein I'd spotted earlier. The air grew thick with a strange stillness, the usual ambient sounds of the Minecraft world, the gentle rustling of leaves, the distant moo of a cow had vanished. An unsettling silence pressed in on me. I paused, my breath catching in my throat. Something felt wrong. My torch flickered, casting dancing shadows that seemed to writhe and twist into grotesque shapes. I placed another, trying to dispel the growing unease. But the darkness seemed to push back, clinging to the edges of the light. Then I heard it, a low, guttural moan, echoing from the depths of the cave. It wasn't the familiar groan of a zombie. This was something different, deeper, more primal. I gripped my iron sword, my knuckles white. The moan came again, closer this time, followed by the distinct sound of shuffling feet. Something was moving in the darkness, something large. I held my torch out, trying to pierce the gloom, and then I saw it. Not a zombie, not a skeleton, not even a creeper. It was humanoid but twisted, wrong. Its skin was a sickly pale green, stretched taut over its gaunt frame. Its eyes glowed with an eerie red light, burning into me with malevolent intent. Its mouth was a gaping maw, filled with rows of needle-sharp teeth. It didn't move like a normal mob. It glided, almost floated, across the cave floor, its movements jerky and unnatural. It emanated an aura of pure dread, a feeling of utter wrongness that chilled me to the bone. The moan came again, closer still, and this time I understood. It wasn't a moan, it was a whisper, a single word, spoken in a voice that seemed to claw at my sanity. Lost. My torch sputtered and died, plunging me into absolute darkness. The whispering continued, echoing all around me, growing louder, closer. Lost forever. I fumbled for my flint and steel, my hands shaking so badly I could barely strike a spark. The whispers intensified, surrounding me, suffocating me. Lost, no escape. Finally, a tiny flame flickered to life, revealing the creature inches from my face. Its breath was cold and stale, smelling of rot and decay. Its eyes burned into mine, promising eternal damnation. I screamed, a raw animal sound that was swallowed by the oppressive darkness. I swung my sword blindly, but it passed through the creature, as if it were a ghost. The whispers became a chorus, a symphony of despair. Lost, lost, lost. And then, silence. I stood there, in the darkness, my heart pounding in my chest, my breath ragged. Had it been a hallucination? A nightmare? I lit another torch, my hand trembling. The cave was empty, but the feeling of dread remained. The whispers still echoed in my mind, and I knew, deep down, that I was no longer alone. Something was with me, something ancient, something evil. I never found those diamonds. I fled that cave, and I never went back. I still play Minecraft, but I never venture too far from my base, especially at night, because sometimes, in the quiet darkness, I still hear the whispers. Lost,